Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Today we are going to continue with our Factorio base, and the base is going to be doing base stuff. Actually, one of the things we want to do today is we want to redesign large portions of the base to kind of be a little bit more efficient and construct things quicker. I mean, you definitely have some issues, you know, some parts of the rockets and things like that we want to improve. So that is definitely stuff that we want to do. So let me put that a little bit softer there. And let's get into the game. Now, one of the things I've done, I don't know if you've noticed, the eye tracking thing, I actually made it a little bit smaller and more alpha, so it's sort of, you'll see through it. It doesn't hopefully it's not in the way so much. But anyway, let's get into the game, join our server game, and see what we can do over here. All right. We are heading into the game. Now, I did write some notes yesterday what to do. Oh, big catch up. Alright, so let's have a look. Yesterday, what did I write? Redo rocket control units, get more coal. Redo red circuit. Okay, so there are lots of redoings. First of all, we're going to need that. Alright, so let's go up to the rocket controls. How is... Oh, that's improving. That's back up to 15k. So that's starting to work. How is our electricity? Oh, so we could probably get up to 5 or 6 at full power. So we're actually alright. So let's head up over here, and you know what I actually do need? If I'm going to do this, I'm actually going to need a whole bunch of storage boxes. If I'm going to start doing redesigns where I'm going to destroy a lot of things, I am definitely going to need some storage boxes. I think I should take like 25. Oh. It's a wave of these guys. Alright, so we're running up here to the rocket thing. Now, this is kind of the issue. These rockets are not manufacturing quick as they could. You see, this is kind of munching away at them. And look at that. See, look how fierce this is chewing them up. Alright, so now it's waiting for rockets. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to redesign this rocket section Now, if you look at this, one of those supplies two of those. So, if we go by the theme that we did last time, where we have one of these supplying two of these, and we do this kind of, you got the supply and you've got output, and I suppose actually no, these don't need stackers really. Oh, that would be sort of one of those. Get one of those. Hey, Magman. And oh. Like that. Probably gonna do. I can't do that there. But I can do. Hey! It's all about the dancing, isn't it? It's all about the dancing. Right, so if I can't do something like this, see, now what if I, oh, was that a red? No. If I do something like this, that is actually, oh, so look at this, 60s, 200%, can I actually, yeah, I was watching that video earlier actually. Interesting. A lot of work. I wonder. Did it make transformers? Did it make transformers? Let's have a look. Let's make a couple of them. Right, so I'll put a transformer there. Or should I just use these guys? Kind of have that does overlap a bit. And kind of have that sort of same there. You know, so you can tell them. Now let's put some electricity in here to just see what this will actually do. Okay, 500%, 240. Okay. That is very interesting. If this runs at 500% and these guys run at 240, that means that this could actually supply 4 of these. Right? because one of these supplies 2 at normal speed. Because if you look at this, yeah, one of them supplies 2 at normal speed. See, it takes 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and that takes 15 seconds for one. This takes 30 seconds for one. The one supplies 2, but if it's running at 500%, then I think, does that mean that this will work? I think that might. Think that might actually. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? No. Again, if one of these would be there, do I want to do that? Yeah, we can set those, we can set these out different spaces. I mean, that should in turn work. Okay. So that's requires 5. So I think that's a good one. Then of course what we'll do is we'll have a thing over there. Oh, so let's do that. Oh, first of all, let's do this. I am going to just over here. Okay, so that's going to be a whole lot now. First of all, let's... I mean, what's the worst that could happen with this? What is the worst that could happen? Is it doesn't work out as we planned. Okay, let's just... this is rocket control units, I believe. So... and rocket control. That's all right. I need to fix up the smelters to kind of have a logistic thing, but it's okay. So we did the same thing with the red. There's rocket control again. Okay, so let's try this out now. Got all these guys there. Yeah. See what happens when we jump this. Oh, so, oops. So we had like 50 bots to do this sort of thing. One of the others are stopping because obviously they're not getting the power. Alright, so right, so let's take these rocket control units one. Try to do that here. That is connected. Right. And see, you're doing the same thing here. Oh, I got to do something important. Wait a minute. Why is that wrong there? Makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Why is that wrong? So that's there. Oh. Alright, now, this guy. What we're going to do over here is we're going to have two requesters. And let's just do these requester guys. And they will be sending that out there. And we're going to have this. Alright. So now, so what we're going to do is we're going to have one there, have a guy over there, we're going to have the guy up to there. Oh. You should be done now. That should be, and this is request 1K. Oh no, let's request 200. Now these guys, I actually want to have these. Actually forgot to. Kind of set these guys up. Yeah, I mean, I might try doing a whole kind of mod pack thing one day. Does that seem to... Holy crap! I think that has boosted that production big time. Do this here as well. See, these guys now, look at these guys. These guys are now running at 190%. So it's boosted those as well. Alright, so we've got to get some more beacons. Let's go grab some more beacons. But I think that seriously boosted that. And of course we can increase that. You know, it doesn't need to remain that small. It's nice and tolerable. So it can be increased. Let's grab some more beacons though. And oh, no fuel on these. Really? Oh, no fuel in this one. Where? I don't know. Satellite. There goes a rocket. Wow. Look at that one. But occasionally one of these goes speed module. So occasionally one of those flashes red. But not long. Oh, that is definitely keeping up with it. Look at that. Wow, look how fast this thing is going now. Holy crap, that's huge improvement. Yeah, that's great. That is working out great. And you see, it's kind of like it's just putting it into the box, and these are putting it onto the conveyor belt. So again, a little bit different. And again, because of this, it doesn't matter which side they get put onto. This thing will balance them. So they're all going through. Look at that. Wow, it's already launched. Holy crap. Again, this doesn't need to be that much faster, to be honest. Because this is building alright, so these guys are all running at 190. I mean, it's sort of keeping up. I don't know. This one is definitely keeping up now. This one, I'm not too sure. This was the same thing. Let's see how what is keeping up. But holy crap, what a difference. Look at it. Look at it go. Now I see, we could actually improve these guys by doing the same system. One row. So we could improve those by tiling it properly. What do you reckon? Should do that? Then occasionally you can replace one of these. Can I actually replace one of these with one of these? Let me just have a look. No, you can't. So see, these are 190. So number source is 9. Number source is 10. Okay, maybe it won't make that much of a difference. But wow, that is huge. That is huge. Yeah, look at this. This is not able to keep up anymore. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna redo these guys as well. Oh, we could just have more of them. I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So I'm gonna need to get more speed modules and production modules. Has everybody got their speed module? But that makes massive changes. I mean, this blue is actually okay. But yeah, that red we're gonna have to change, and I think could do it this one as well. This one is, I mean, this one's not a heavy production thing, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. And this thing. Now remember, we've got that big plastic one at the bottom here. Which of course is run out of... Oh, it's got coal. What's it run out of? What is it waiting for? It's got steam. Oh! Oh! Look at that, it's full. There's more plastic. We've got more plastic in there. We've actually absolutely chock-a-block of plastic. Oh, wow! Got 115,000 plastic just waiting to be used. That's why it stopped. Holy shit! We are actually producing more plastic faster than we can use it. Damn! I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. We are producing plastic faster than what we can use it. That is awesome. Look at me. I am doing things right. What was the... Oh, now let's see. First of all, what are these chests? Second of all, do we really need those chests? I suppose so. Actually, that's less. I tried module 3. Oh god, we got a whole lot of that. Oh wow, that is completely chock-a-block. These guys are struggling now. Oh! Oh, zapped a fly. Okay, so that's running down. How's the steam over here? 4 million. So it should drop. There you go. Just be starting up again. So these are heating up. These guys are heating up to provide more steam. Just dropping. So this is kind of where the buffer thing comes in. Will this be enough to heat it up in time? Or do I need to adjust that? Do I need to adjust that? Because we're going to be using a lot more modules. So I think I need to adjust that. Yep. It's yeah, we're gonna start struggling soon. Alright, so let's fix up that power thing. And we are out of power. Okay. So now I'm going to kind of do it a little bit Maybe I'm going to do this a little bit. Because instead of adjusting every single one of these every time, let's see if I can change this a bit. Oh, there it's. Alright, so there's kicked in. So it's kicked in. How much was the steam at? Steam's at 4.3 billion. So, what if I... That kind of all, it's all related there. Okay, so what if I have something like this? If I have a decider combinator. A decider. Okay, and I have the decider here. Okay, and what's coming in the decider? He's just going to take the signal here. And it's going to put the signal back up. So really all it's doing is just going to put in a signal. So let's see if the steam. So one of these guys currently says,
they are out there watching.
And Rygar, thank you for the host. Very much appreciated. And welcome Rygar viewers. And if you're in my stream, then you should be typing !defend to defend us from the raiders. Let me give Mr. Rygar a shout out. There we go. Playing some Factoria as well. And there you go. There is the defend that we are talking about. Look at the UFOs. Look at them. Flying all over the screen. Dare you to make 100,000 solar panels? 100,000 you say? Wow. Well. I've got... How much is each one of these? Yeah, it's not 100,000. But I suppose I could just lay out a whole bunch. But that would be silly. Because I have nukes. And nuke lives matter. So you see what this is kind of got... I'm going to change that. Where that is less than... let's take 4,500,000. And we are going to output the signal of steam. And Rygar, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Alien Army. Alright, so we're going to put a signal of S for steam. So, while it's below, and fart bomb. Any relation to Dutch oven? I actually asked a Dutch person once if they knew what a Dutch oven was. They had no idea. Alright, so there you go. Alright, so you see, now you see, output signals S1. Okay, so, you see how this, what it says is if steam is less than 4 million, it will do that. But I have to do that for every one of them. So by having S1, I can change that to where S equals 1. And basically this will pulse this is no. Oh, because it's at 4.5 million. I changed it. So I need to change it in one place now. So what's going to happen is while we're below 4.5 million steam, it should refuel. Right. So look at that. The steam is below 4.5 million. Yeah, you can still get lots more steam. So this is going to keep these guys on a little bit of higher temperature, meaning that we are going to make this kind of a... We need more power to be produced. Oh, so look at this. So as soon as it gets to 4.5, soon as it gets to 4.5, the S, there you go. So now these are all turned off. You see how they're all turned off? Because S does not equal 1. So these guys are busy burning. Right, there's not enough fuel. They're not at 700 degrees. But now as soon as this... The steam's going to start deflating now. Because it's using the steam to power everything. And so now I only need to change it in one place. This is the only place that I need to change this. And that will control the whole kind of efficiency of the factory. That's great. Team 4.8. Okay, so I don't need to run around and do each one again. I mean, we do have a whole lot of accumulators to deal with the time lag between getting the steam and not having the steam. So there's a whole time lag effort going on there. See, look, there you go. This is now, these guys are now no longer producing, they are cooling down. See, look at that temperature, 578.76. So it's not producing steam anymore. So it's busy using the steam to do electricity. But as soon as the steam drops below 4.5, it's going to kick off again. And that should get us more power. Solar panels, the thing about solar panels are great, but they take up a lot of space. A lot of space. Oh, so let's go back to our rockets. Oh, so that is... Oh, so that is working beautifully. That change we did over here is working great. So now we've got to work on getting this change done. So let's look at doing these guys now. As you can see, our main bus, that's our whole main bus. It just powers them all. That's it. It doesn't do any more than that. It powers them all. It's got a small green, a small red, And that's all it does. Nothing special. There's a couple of things like nanobots that we don't use anymore. You're not using all the turbines. Yeah, so there's not enough steam in the system to power all the turbines. Right, so it's not giving, you see, it's not enough steam to power all the turbines. So it's not giving it full output. And you can see kind of over here, see how there's, because what it's doing is it does have a, you can kind of see how it hasn't got enough steam in there. Yeah, it's got a pump that pushes it, that pushes the steam down. There's pumps that push it down, but these guys are empty. So it tries to push the steam down to the end, but it has to have enough flow. And so these guys, once these guys are full, because it's pushing all the steam into these things, then it can work. Now these guys over here, 4.6, so you see this turned on again. So the reactors are going and it's able to power up. Now if I look at my smaller reactor, so yeah, I mean the more steam you got, but the thing is we don't need the thing running at full power all the time. We don't use that. See over here, this one runs at full power.
They are out there watching.
And infrared mic. Thank you for the host. Exclamation point defend to defend us from the infrared mic. Self-host and ghost. Alright, so infrared mic is part of the sovereignty team. Oop. There we go. Sovereignty team. And let me give a shout out to Mr. Infrared Mike. Playing some No Man's Sky, which has improved a exterminate. Which has improved a shit ton. Alright, so this one. Oh, I keep going in the wrong window. So I keep pressing. This one just runs at full power all the time. So these steam things are kind of always full, so all the turbines are working. But I mean, this is a small little reactor. It's only 480 megawatts. So it's a tiny little reactor. The other guy is 24 reactors. They don't need to run at full power all the time. So kind of, you know, I mean, look at that. We're providing more power than we've got. And that's kind of why I did the accumulator things. So while it gathers more steam, the accumulators can take over. But we are using a large amount of power for that. And thank you for the follow, Mr. Infrared Mike. Welcome to the Alien Army. Actually, I do need to. One of my problems is I am in a couple of stream teams. So I've got my own stream team, which is the Alien Nation, which I started about a year and a half ago. And then I've been invited to the Sovereignty stream team and and in turn the Gosu crew. So I'm in a couple of stream teams, and the Sovereignty is a pretty big stream team. So I don't know 90% of the people in that stream team. So it's kind of yes, I often don't know who's actually in the stream team. Let me just write there you go. There's all the stream teams I'm in. Now, unfortunately, one of the things that Twitch does, which is annoying, is you can't have. You can say auto-host people in your stream team, but if you're in multiple stream teams, you have to pick one, which is a problem. So, you know, like manually, I can host people in the sovereignty stream team, but automatically, unfortunately, it doesn't happen because it's not listed as my main team, which is a bit of an issue. Oh, so look at these guys are heating up again because that dropped below 4.5. So now what's happening is the same sort of thing. It's still producing enough power, so it hasn't actually gone to the accumulators, but once it uses up the steam, it's going to hit on the accumulators. But now this is starting earlier, so it should... Are the tanks connected to... No, that's... Okay, so you've got all the tanks over here, but you've got pumps. So the pumps are forcing it down there. So it's not a problem of... it's not a problem of the things being connected too close or anything like that. No, the tanks are just storage. And it's forcing the stuff into there. It's forcing the stuff into there. It's literally, there is not enough steam. So look at this. See, these tanks, they're 7.1k, they're not full. So because the tanks are not full and they're not being filled up enough, it's unable to push enough steam down to all of the turbines. So it's, I mean, look, you've got, like I said, it's a pretty huge one. This thing at full tilt, if this thing is powered up with no kind of if it's just run on full power, this thing will produce about 4.8 gigawatts. But if you do that, it is going to absolutely chew through nuclear fuel. I mean, chew through the stuff. So what we've got is we've got a steam limit. So we say when the steam drops down of all the steam tanks, all the steam storage, when it drops down to 4.5 million, only then do we turn the reactors on. Now, as we require more power more often, we will up the limit. This thing started at 650k, and we've been slowly upping the power to, you know, to make this thing produce more and more power all the time. And of course, the more steam in the system means the more turbines can be run, which means the more power. So that's kind of essentially how the nuclear stuff works. But we are going to go back up to the top, and we are going to sort out well, it's kind of like the steam kind of works like liquids. I mean, if it has an end, it's not going to overpressurize or anything like that. So we don't really need to do that. If pressure was an issue, then yes, you probably would want to do that so you're not forcing too much into the thing. But pressure is not an issue in this game, or at least in the vanilla version. Okay, so what's going on here? We are not creating enough of these guys. That's essentially what's happening. We're creating plenty of these. I mean, these are full. How much is in this box? 200. Oh, so this is kind of 200, and you see these have stopped because they kind of full. They can't do any more. Exactly, and it's the same sort of thing as this. It's semi-intelligent. That when there's enough power, where is that? Where is that? There. When it's enough power, these actually stop running as well. At the moment they're running kind of a full bore. I don't know why. But when it's enough power, these should stop. And we've had it before. But now we've got like a huge demand on power. Alright, so let's redo these guys. Let's rethink these and do these. And we're going to do it in the same vein as that. Now this should be pretty damn easy. Essentially, let's actually do that. Essentially what we're going to have, we're going to have that. And Snappy 000. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the alien army. Snappy 000. Say that fast 10 times. Snappy 000 sub. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh no. No, no, no. I want this to make there, thanks. Yeah, I know some people have Twitch names just to confuddle. Hey, Mr. Dave Gill.
Morning, boss man.
Thank you for
It's
the
peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go, there you go.
There you go, Mr. Dave Gill. And his bananas in pajamas. Dave Gill is an avid bananas in pajamas collector. He says unless bananas are in pajamas, he doesn't care if they're coming down the stairs. Just doesn't care. Right, and now I'm going to take these. So if I do this like this. And let's place this there. Never got the bananas. Oh, they're in pajamas. Bananas are in pajamas. Right, so let's look at this. You see, currently we're at what's the speed? 240. Ah, alright. 240. So why is you 140? Oh, because you've got no power on that one. $190. 240. Okay. So that. So I mean we'll fix that one later. So there you go. That is producing at a rate of 240%. Currently it's producing at a rate of 190. So that is a improvement, but we can do some other things with this. So let's take this. So that's going to ask for oh, no, there it goes. Actually, now maybe if I can't do it like that. So I could actually fill up faster. Wow. Hi, Zyko. Zyko is a recent sub and he's learned the joys. The absolute joys of the gift things. Okay, so so let's have a look. Oh, so now we kind of do that. Right, let's do that. So this would be where are they? These guys. And this would be what is this called again? Oh, low density. Okay. I'm just going to dump in my smelters as well. But it's kind of in there. I can get rid of that. Oh, you see, I was doing the same for reds. We were busy working on reds yesterday, which we got to upgrade. But we are busy working on these guys at the moment. So that's low density structures. Right, alright, now the next one we're going to work on is rocket fuel. So rocket fuel currently is at 190. So we can pretty much do the same thing.
What's Friendship Friday this week, boss man?
Dave, there actually isn't one this week. Sorry to say. There is no Friendship Friday this week. I haven't brought it. Alright, so now this is going to be exactly the same thing, actually, the rocket one. Rocket fuel. So if I take that and it just dumps it over here actually. Just dump it there. And I set this to rocket fuel. Now I'm going to have to kind of do this like that. So it's got stuff, but it's out of range, so that's good. Alright, so 42. Let's make this 50. There's that one. There we go. That's asking for 50, and that's going to have a one stack out. Okay. So this will be the rocket fuel. Nice and easy. Alright, and rocket fuel. Done. Oops. And dump that. So now let's put this. Right, now this is going to be very scary. Oh gosh, wrong one. I hate space. Oh. So we are going to wipe this whole thing out here. What's this? Trying to make sure that these guys go as well. But now what we're doing over there is I'm wiping out so I can create kind of a new one. Yeah, and this, I mean, that's... We're going to kind of create a new thing that we've got over here. And hopefully this will kind of be enough too. Let's actually add more boxes, just in case. Just there. Why are you giving me the stuff? I don't want the stuff. Stop giving everything to me. Stupid bots. Has it finished? Okay, it's finished. Alright, so now rockets. For low density stuff. Okay, so low density structures. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do this as well? Might as well do kind of. I mean, the more the merrier. And we're gonna have oh, so those guys looks like they are oh, what's that? Okay. But now rocket fuel. So, same thing with rocket fuel. Now we can always extend this kind of as we need to. Oh, now let's have a look at it. Right, so if I do that, like that. That like that. Right, and I'm gonna do one down there and one down there. All right. All right, and 1, 2. Right, and take this guy down there. All right, and then oh, I've got no more green ones. Shit. More. Oh, there's lots of blues. Wow. Okay, they're all back in circulation now. Oh, what? Really? That literally one just doesn't get there. Really? Wow. If I do there's one spot there, one blank spot that I can't get to. That's unbelievable. Alright, so what if I do this? I wonder. No. No, that doesn't work at all. Kind of have to remove a whole block. I need to remove 2 factories. Okay, we got to do that. Sacrifices have to be made. Oh, so I actually need more blocks. Oh, so let's just do this in the meantime with these guys. Right. And what we're going to do there is we're going to require those, and I'm going to require like 200. And I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna require 200. Oh, so this is not fully running yet. I need more. Let's just dump these guys there. Dump these guys. And speed module 3s. Oh. Yeah, I need 100 of those. 10 of those. Plus my speed modules and that is fine. I mean, we could always, you know, like I said, we could always increase this. But we need kind of outboxes. Oh, okay, wow, that should look right. Hey, look at that. Oh, so I need greens. I need greens. I need green things. I need a whole bunch of those boxes. I haven't got those. So we're slowly kind of improving manufacturing using bots and things like that. And let's grab a bunch more of those. So, let's go. So, very slowly improving the things by making more use of logistic bots. We kind of have got up to researching worker robot speed 13, which requires 128,000 science. Okay. Oh, so how is that working? Oh, maximum effort. Look at that. How are the bots? And Mr. Foible, salute to you, sir. Hype and dancing chat for Mr. Foible. I'm legend.
Do I have to admit 17 months? Can't I say it was accidentally 1 month?
It was accidentally 1 month and then you forgot about it for a while. That's the only way you can save face. Of course, if it was Twitch Prime, it wouldn't work so well. Okay, so this is actually, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, so those should be pumping that in, but that thing is ready. It's waiting for that. And these guys are kind of manufactured quick enough that I haven't had to worry about. Now the beauty of this system now is I can add more things anywhere on this thing. If I want to add more low density stuff, I can just add them there. I don't need to kind of have them exactly where it expects them to be. The moment I've done it that way because it's neat. Oh, yeah, it's I've had a couple of nice posts today. Alright, there we go. So that is all running just fine. Look at that. Alright, so this should be launching rockets. Remember, this used to be an issue. That's no longer an issue. Then this became an issue. That is no longer an issue. I mean, this thing is it able to? You know, I think this might be an issue. I think we're going to have to change something up here. Okay, that is actually a good idea. I like this idea. I'm going to extend this idea. By doing this. First of all, alright, so this is the idea now. There we go. Alright, so what this is doing. Oh, so it's sending this guy up. I could actually get more of these guys in there. 490. How can I get more? Yeah, that's not touching me. So look how, alright, so, yeah, look at that, look how quickly it's getting the stuff now. Alright, but I'm actually going to need to change this a bit more. Oh, nope. Really? Already? Holy crap, how quick is that? Hey, Minx. How quick is that? That was crazy quick. But now the reason I've done that is so I can do this. I don't know if this is 590, okay. Can I... Oh, I've got no more of those. Oh, but that would be back onto 590. $17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Anyway. But because we've got this coming in like that, which is splitting it, it's able to use 6 arms. So, holy crap, look how quickly that thing's counting up. This must be a rocket a minute. Oh, there you go, look at that. You're not making enough. You're not making enough high density stuff. Okay, so high density stuff is an issue. So we need to make more. So what I'm going to do